Sleep paralysis. The very name is unsettling. Imagine opening your eyes in the middle of the night. You can see the room around you, the faint shadows, the outline of the furniture, the silence heavy in the air. But then you realize something terrifying. You cannot move. You cannot speak. Your body feels trapped, locked in place, as if some unseen force is holding you down. For many people, this is the beginning of a nightmarish experience that feels more real than any dream could ever be. It's not just the paralysis itself, it's what comes with it. The pressure on your chest, the suffocating sensation of not being able to breathe freely, the growing panic inside your head as you realize that no matter how hard you try, you can't scream for help. But the true horror of sleep paralysis isn't just physical, it's psychological. Because as your body lies frozen between the border of wakefulness and sleep, the brain sometimes opens the door to something darker: hallucinations. During these episodes, people report terrifying visions. Some see shadowy figures lurking in the corners of the room. Others feel a sinister presence hovering directly above them. And in the most disturbing cases, victims claim they see creatures sitting at the foot of the bed, or even pressing their weight down onto their chest. Imagine lying there, unable to move as something crawls closer to you. You hear it breathing, you feel the bed shifting, and even though you know it's impossible, and wow, you could swear you feel its cold hand touch your skin. Sleep paralysis has been described across cultures for centuries. Some call it the old hag phenomenon, where an ancient witch sits on your chest, stealing your breath. Others believe it's demonic oppression, a spiritual attack that strikes the vulnerable in the dead of night. And even in today's modern world, with all our science and explanations, the raw terror of the experience remains the same. But what actually causes it? Why do so many people, millions across the world, wake up in the night and face this silent horror? Sleep paralysis happens when your brain wakes up, but your body hasn't caught up yet. Normally, when you sleep, your body is paralyzed during the REM stage, the stage of vivid dreaming. So you don't physically act out your dreams. But sometimes the mind becomes conscious too early. You wake up mentally, yet your body is still locked in the dream state. The result? You are awake, but immobile, trapped in your own skin. The hallucinations come from a cruel trick of the brain. In this half-dream state, the line between reality and imagination blurs. Your fears, your subconscious, your darkest thoughts, they all manifest as shapes and sounds in the room with you. That's why so many people swear they see dark figures or hear whispers. It's not just a dream. It feels real, terrifyingly real. But here's the part that unsettles psychologists the most. Why do the hallucinations so often share the same themes? Why do people across the globe, across cultures and eras, all describe shadow people, demons, or choking presences? Is it purely biology, or is there something else at play? Consider this. What if the shadows you see aren't just hallucinations? What if sleep paralysis peels back the curtain between worlds, leaving you vulnerable, exposed, and unable to protect yourself? What if the figures aren't imagined, but real? Picture it. You're lying on your back, your chest heavy, your eyes darting around the room. You try to scream, but your lips won't move. And then in the corner, the darkness shifts. Something is standing there, watching, waiting, patient, as if it has all the time in the world. This is the reality for countless people who endure sleep paralysis. Some experience it once in their lifetime, never to return. Others are haunted by it regularly, every week, every night, until they dread going to bed at all. So how do you stop it? How can you protect yourself from this terrifying state between sleep and wake? Doctors suggest simple things: keeping a regular sleep schedule, lowering stress, avoiding sleeping on your back. Yes, you heard that correctly. The sleeping position matters. Studies have shown that lying on your back increases the chance of an episode. It's almost as if that position makes you more vulnerable, more exposed to the things that come in the night. And here's a chilling detail. Many victims have reported that the only thing they can move during an episode is their eyes. They dart them back and forth, desperately, until suddenly, snap. They break free, almost as if their eyes are the last line of defense, the only weapon they have to wake themselves up. But the bigger question is this: are we waking ourselves up, or are the shadows letting us go? When you think about it, the phenomenon of sleep paralysis forces us to confront something bigger than science. It makes us question what's real. Is it only the brain playing tricks? Or do these moments when we are most helpless, most silent, reveal a hidden truth about our existence. Perhaps sleep paralysis is not just a glitch in the sleep cycle. Perhaps it's a glimpse into another realm. A reminder that when you close your eyes at night, you're not always alone. So tonight, when you go to bed, remember this. The silence of the night is not always empty. The darkness around you is not always still. And if you wake in the dead of night, unable to move, unable to scream, don't be surprised if something is already there, watching you.